Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a quick DLSS test on Lighthouse. It was the main thing I was anticipating to test once the new patch landed. This is an offline Lighthouse raid. I have tested online and I even tested on customs, and it all seems about the same in terms of what kind of increase I get. It shouldn't really matter because DLSS should upscale my graphics and it should show me a performance increase anyway. So I don't want to be testing server stability and different players and AI causing frame drops. So this should be a decent enough test to see how well it works, at least for my rig. So to get a baseline of my performance, here's my current graphics. I'm running at 1440p. I use high textures, high shadow quality. We have the LOD at 3, the overall visibility at 2000, TAA high, and then everything else is pretty much off. I don't like Nvidia Reflex because it does some weird graphical issues to my screen. So these are my current settings. Let's go ahead and get a baseline FPS for certain directions that I'm staring at in the map. So towards the red Mercedes, I'm getting about 102 FPS. Towards the coast and the green truck, I'm getting about 130 on the dot. Then towards the USEC cabin, I am at 123, 122, I'd say it's averaging at. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on DLSS and we'll start with the performance mode. So theoretically, this should be the best FPS from all the options. So firstly, I notice it's a lot muddier, looks a lot worse. And as you can see, I'm already getting the same FPS in this direction. And pretty much the same over here, 130. All right, so all three directions are exactly the same performance, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and try quality mode. This mode definitely looks better than performance, less muddy. But as expected, same as performance and DLSS off. In this direction, also exactly the same. All right, so all three directions are exactly the same as DLSS off, unfortunately. Just a little bit of quality difference. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna bump up all the graphics, all the post-processing and all that stuff, and see if DLSS can help us get back to our original FPS. This will lower it quite a bit, hopefully, and then we can test to see if it helps in any way at all. All right, so we have all those vanity options selected. It should look a little bit more shadowy and post-processy, a lot more reflection. And let's go ahead and get a baseline. So we did drop about 12 FPS looking this direction, 12 or 14 FPS. And in this direction, we dropped about 25 FPS. So that's a good start to see if this is gonna help. This direction, we dropped about 20 FPS as well, but maybe even like 25 FPS this direction. So hopefully DLSS helps us increase this FPS. We'll go ahead and start with quality performance. And it pretty much did nothing. It kept us right at where we were. The FPS loss from turning on the vanity options. But interestingly, in this direction, it kind of brought us up about 20 FPS. We were at 105, now we're at 125. And in this direction, we gained another 10 FPS. So yes, it is working. Let's go ahead and try performance. All right, kind of looks bad again. And in this direction, it did literally nothing. So that's unfortunate. And this direction, pretty much the exact same as the quality DLSS option. And in this direction is exactly the same as quality. So yes, we did get some increases in certain directions loading certain objects. I can't really say that it's too much an increase for my rig. So I have a feeling this will help, you know, the lower tier RTX cards, but for the higher end, I don't think it's going to have that much of an effect. So it's a nice option for the future, but as for now, it's not the the savior of FPS that we thought it was going to be. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.